Alright, so good things. Nice long extension with both arms. Body position is good. Breathing is comfortable. You're maybe lifting your head just slightly and you're rotating a little more than you need to get the breath, but it's not a problem what you're doing. Kick is nice and relaxed. Feet and legs high in the water, so no body position issues. So looking at your right arm, you can see it's mostly of what I would call a straight arm pull, where the upper arm and the forearm are sort of at the same angle as you pull through the water. There's a bit of drift down as you turn to breathe, if you notice that, and then you start your pull once your face is back in the water. Starting the pull when your face is back in the water is good, because that'll allow you to have a more balanced stroke on that side and a stronger stroke typically on that side. If you can eliminate the drift downward while your face is turned, that will be a good thing. Now your left arm is doing the elbow slip, where the elbow comes back towards the body and the hand and forearm are still parallel-ish to the bottom of the pool, meaning you're not getting as much grab on the water as you could if your hand and forearm were to go vertical there. So change-wise, the easy thing to do would be to suggest to you to do a straight arm pull on that side, which will get you more power out of that side. It's not the high elbow catch though, which ultimately you'd want to get to. Right, so vertical forearm is where your hand and forearm go straight up and down relative to the bottom of the pool as soon as possible in the stroke, while the upper arm is still extended forward. So here we're looking at, do your legs and hips stay in the same line as your upper body? And they do for the most part. There's the slightest bit of sway back and forth from lower body to upper body. So if you can see that, where you're just slightly corkscrewing through the water, usually that's a sign of like a tight lower back. So you can work on lower back flexibility, hamstring flexibility as well as possible. Long-time runners often have tight lower back and hamstrings. And looking where you're reaching to. It's a good job of keeping your hands pretty much directly in front of your shoulders. Your right hand enters and reaches a little more in front of your head, but it's not bad. You're lined up pretty good there. So I'm gonna do some one arm drill. Oh, you want to keep that other hand and there we go. All right, that's better. So you're getting more of the catch angle there. I can see it from up here. Very good on that one. Better. Good. Good. Yes, that was better on the left. Better. Yeah, you got to think about the shoulder shrug and driving the hand down. Good. Not bad. Good? Yeah, and if you need to pause while you're doing this and think about, or even look at your arm position, that's totally fine. So doing the one arm fist with paddle, just so you can really focus on one side at a time. Here, with that left, you want to think about driving deep. Cody. Trying to get your attention to tell you to drive a little deeper. That was pretty good right there. Not bad. Not bad. Good. Doing this one arm is also good for you to work on not drifting downward with that right arm. Alright, so doing fist with paddle swimming, and I'm trying to get you to drive that left hand deeper more than anything, just to eliminate the elbow slip. Still got that elbow slip coming back. That was better right there. I'll tell you what, you're swimming faster here. That was better. Yeah. Yeah, the right overall is in better shape. This will be a separate thought for you to not drift downward, but that's a take-home project more than anything, I think. All right, this is better. The elbow is still leading back, or you still have a forearm slip on that side, but it's better than when you walked in today. Yeah, a lot of one-arm drill will be helpful. And then the right's pretty good. You know, there's a little bit of the elbow leading back, but drift. I'm going to have you do a 50 working on the drift. Alright, this one I'm having you really think about what's going on with that right hand when you turn to breathe. There you go. And that's great. So by not drifting down, you're going to get a little more water with each pull on that side. And you know, when you're talking about mile swim, that adds up. Much better. Much better. Yeah, so keeping it closer to the surface, you get more grab on the water when you pull it back. There you go. So this one is also very good for working on the catch. Right, you can see good, good. Just having to do this one more time. Yeah, keep those palms palm down once you get to the front. Like that on your right was good. Yeah, right's good. There you go. That's it.